I'm Kim Fuller with Fuller Life Concepts, where I help you stay accountable to your goals. I help you to get clear on what it is that you want and remove the barriers to getting there. And so over the last few weeks, I've been talking about decision making and how being clear on what your goals are, understanding what are the alternatives to making a decision in one way or the other impacts your overall ability to make progress, and removing some of the barriers to getting to your goals. And so this is the third video in the series, and I'm kind of looking at this one as return on your investment. So we are constantly investing time and money and energy into the things that we do, whether you're making a conscious decision or not. Those are the three things that are really, you can't get necessarily more time back. Don't know why. Sometimes you can get your money back if you invest financially, sometimes not. And sometimes the energy you put out is the energy that comes back, and sometimes not. So when you are going to make a decision about something that's going to move you towards your goals, you want to consider, what is the return on your investment? What is the return on the time spent, the money spent, and the energy spent on making that decision? So many of us, after we left high school, we had made a decision, or maybe somebody else made it for us, to go to college. Oh my God, think about the commitment. It's at least a 4-year commitment, so there's time. You have to study and go to classes. That's energy. And there was a significant financial commitment to that, right? But what is the return on the investment to having a bachelor's degree? It doesn't really matter nowadays what your degree is in. Having a bachelor's degree is something that just opens the doors to other opportunities, period. So if you spent $40,000, $80,000, $100,000 on your degree, do you think that that investment gave you back some of what you wanted? For me, yes, because I met people I never would have met. I had experiences I never would have had otherwise. It opened the doors to things that are exciting and new and challenging for me. And it also gave me opportunities to make the money back. So paying out that time, the energy, and the money, I was able to increase my career opportunities financially. Actually disproportionately, so I totally made so much more in a year than the whole degree cost. So it was worth my investment. So think through whether or not your time, energy, and money is worth investing into whatever decision you're making. And it doesn't matter what area of your life, you're going to expend one of those, if not all three. Another example that a lot of people struggle with is whether or not they're going to invest in themselves in other ways, other than something as tangible as a bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctoral degree. What about investing in a fitness program that's going to cost you money? Are you going to get back what you want? Is the time, the energy, and the money going to give you what you want and move you toward your goal? What about investing in a coaching program? Is the time, the energy, and the money going to get you closer to your goal? Is it going to, the return on your investment going to be worth it? What about investing in a company or a business? Is your same kind of questions, right? I can go over and over and over again. It doesn't matter what industry or what area. Think about whether or not the return on your investment is worth it. And that's where you make your decision from. So I'm Kim Fuller with Fuller Life Concepts, and I do believe a fuller life is possible. And stay tuned and tune in for next week's video, which is the final of the series. Bye.